Have you seen a beautiful bird in a cage? I saw one the other day and I was thinking, why are all of us in a cage? The career cage. And one reason for that are job titles. As I was reflecting on my discussions with our clients and where their careers are going, it emerged that many of them have asked us, do startup titles and role actually mean anything? You are manager at 24, head of growth at 26. Let me say something which is uncomfortable, but true. Titles don't just change your resume, they change you. Not how others see you, how you see yourself. And once that shifts, everything shifts. What you attempt, what you avoid, what you feel entitled to in life. And this is not cosmetic level change, this is identity level shift. So when people ask us, do startup titles actually mean anything? They are not asking about semantics. They are asking, is this title a trap? Will recruiters take me seriously? If I write this title on my resume, will it be readable? Am I being just labeled and not actually growing? Is this real seniority or emotional compensation? This is not about ego, this is about career survival. Titles quietly change what salary you expect, who you compare yourself to, how confident you feel, what risks you take, what roles you apply for in your career, how readable is your resume, how does re entry from startup to MNC happen? Is it easy or difficult? And most people only realize all this when it's already hurting them. Let's be fair to startups. Startups inflate titles not because they are evil by design, but because they usually can't offer you stability, clear structure, promotions, predictable growth, long term job security. So they offer you psychological compensation, head of X, vice president, director. Not because you have earned all that, but because they need you to feel important, that you are in the ecosystem and you are driving the right change in the company. Startups worldwide find funding to be tight. Teams are very small and hierarchy is absolutely flat. So a 7% company will have a head of growth, a vice president of strategy, a director of partnerships, but no one actually has a team. No one owns a real budget. No one has hiring authority. The title feels big, the scope is not. And that is why having titles and a startup can be very dangerous. The real problem, if you think about it, is not the title. The problem is what happens when your title grows faster than your skill. Your judgment, your ability to make decisions, your ability to manage conflict and lead a team. When all this happens, that you grow faster than your actual experience, then you start to become defensive because people ask you, how does this title match with your experience? And defense is the opposite of learning. At Career Earth, we have seen three types of startup titles. The first one is the healthy type, in which we have got real scope. The title matches your responsibility. You lead people, you own outcomes, you manage a budget, you make real time decisions. These are the safe titles. Then we have the risky titles. Your title is bigger than your real authority. Head of growth, but only running meta ads. For example, manager but no team, director but only execution. Nothing wrong with this, but dangerous if it is not translated and seen in perspective. Then we have got these psychological titles, pure motivation. Fancy big title, no team to manage, you don't have a budget, you don't have any authority. This is pure emotional compensation. Recruiters find startup titles hard to trust, not because they hate the startups, because they hate unclear signals. They don't know what manager, director, vice president, and head actually mean without the context. So they assume that the person applying for the role is risky, and then they don't go ahead with it. See, in large firms globally, titles mean something very specific. If you have a title, it signals the level that you are at. What is the scope you are managing? What is the decision power that you have? Startup titles often break this clarity. People look up to large established companies for clarity, and startup titles break this clarity. So when somebody says manager at 24, it does raise eyebrows. Not because young people can't lead, but because leadership requires exposure to problems, managing conflict, demonstrating judgment, recovering from mistakes. And all this takes time to build. If your title outruns your experience, recruiters get confused. They do not get impressed. When somebody says head of growth at 26, it starts to create doubt. Recruiters think, wow, what was the scope? How big was your budget? How many people did you lead? And if you can't tell them that, they assume it was a very, very small opportunity with a fancy title. Now, VP at 27 can actually hurt you because when you apply for senior manager roles, your brain says, I am downgrading from vice president to senior manager. You are not. You are correcting your fit, but your ego fights it. There is this silent damage of identity inflation. When your title inflates faster than your skills, you start believing, I am too senior to learn. I should not be corrected. I deserve deference. I am not going to start from scratch. In other words, you stop learning. You start protecting. And what does protection do? It kills your growth. Recently, we had a 25-year-old at our office. He was a manager. Managed no one, just executed. 5 years later, he struggled to enter a real management role. Not because he couldn't, because his identity as a manager wouldn't let him. He needed to take a step down. A 28-year-old head of marketing, very impressive. She manages 3 channels, has no team and no budget. When recruiters start asking her about leadership, she just freezes. Her title had lied to her. And thankfully, she was at Career Earth, where we could actually help her. Titles become dangerous after 35. Early career titles excite you. Mid-career title validates you. Later, title filters you. You start getting filtered out of roles you are actually perfect for because of your title. Then we have the fit problem. Careers don't run on labels, they run on fit. If people can't tell what level you are, what scope you have handled, what complexity you can manage, they don't know where you will fit. And when people don't know where you fit, they typically skip you. If your title is inflated, you become hard to place. You are not unemployable. You are not incompetent, just unclear. And when something is unclear, you get rejected. Then we have the third problem, which is the resume readability problem. Recruiters don't read your resume, they scan your resume. If your title is unclear, they again skip. Not because you're bad, because you are unreadable. Our insight at Career Earth says titles don't make you senior, scope does, experience does, judgment does. The real question is not what is my title, but what have I actually learned? Pause this video and think for yourself. Are you also caught in this trap of titles? What have you actually learned? Startup titles, as I said, are not evil, but they are not neutral. They start to shape how you think, how you grow, how you learn, how you re-enter the job market, how you see your own self. And if you don't manage that bias very consciously, the title induced bias, they will quietly damage you. At Career Earth, when people come to us, we don't ask, what's your title? We ask, what can you actually do? And how readable is it? Because if it is not readable, it's not clear, it is not understandable, then you will miss opportunities. But if it is readable, then you will seize opportunities. These are some of the invisible forces, such as titles, which are putting you in a career cage. You are not being able to fly like that bird. And that is something for you to think about. अगर क्लैरिटी होगा तो ग्रोथ होगा तो करियर होगा. ये हमारा आपसे वादा है. I look forward to seeing you at Career Earth.